So, topic of the day, and there's sort of a reason why I have this specific topic, is I have been trying to sort of like start up this community outreach project for kids and stuff, and I've been getting a lot of fucking pushback from people because it has such a bad reputation. So yeah, I've been trying to figure out what to do. Where is the best system for first he wanted to steal it, and I was like, hold up, buddy, hold the fuck up, back the fuck up. I don't allow party members stealing from one another. I don't do that. You have got to find a way around it. And he was like, yes, but what if they don't want to give me the item that I need and blah blah blah. And I was like, you will get it. I will intervene and I will make a plan if they don't give it. I am, however, the type of DM. If you as a player can hit hard, then the enemies can hit just as hard. So just remember that. Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Absolutely fuck all. I did nothing yesterday. I was going to prep for my holiday activity week that I had planned. That I wanted to do D&D with some kids and stuff, but I only had two kids that booked, and then the one mom said, no, because it's two, she's not going to bring her kid, and I had to let the other mom know. So I was in a pretty fucking foul mood yesterday, not gonna lie. Because people have such a fucking warped perspective of what D&D is, especially when it comes to like kids and stuff, and it's like, ugh. It's actually good for them. It's actually really good for them. D&D is actually good for kids. Yeah, Warlock does not get access. Have people understand, like, it's actually, like, D&D is actually so good for kids. It's so good for their imagination. It helps with them for, like, creative writing and teamwork. Teamwork. Saturday campaign. Teamwork. But... and it helps with communication. Like, yeah. I always wanted to play in D&D, but never knew people to play with. Gaming was my real escape from reality. That is true. I saw the funniest meme the other day about D&D, that said D&D is like drugs. You got to know someone to get into it. It's like, that is true. That is so true. You got to know someone. Gaming is more expensive than drugs, so that was also a great escape. True. I used to be a horse rider. I used to do show jumping. That is way more expensive than drugs. Way more. Way more. Like, getting into horses. I can help. I had a DM who taught me something when it comes to summoning animals, because I did that. I summoned 8 wolves when I could for my druid. And what he did is, instead of rolling for each one separately, he would roll 8 dice at the same time and just take those ones who hit and who miss. Just make it... oh, you can't see her with the new lighting, but there she is. Her name is Hainacho. She used to have a camera, but she did some weird shit, and then I had to take the camera away. It only requires you to be a level... What you doing? What you doing? Oh, poof! Oh. You stink. Nacho, come on. Come off. Come off. You stuck. Sorry about that. Yeah. One of my videos got reviewed by I'm part of this like project, something with like a stream producer to help me grow my channel, and they reviewed the video live while other people were watching, and this dog in the back without me noticing, I just kept going and chatting and doing my thing, and I didn't notice while the camera was on her that she was like, cleaning herself and doing this and doing that. Oh, and I felt so embarrassed when I saw that, and I was just like, fuck that shit. She's not getting a camera anymore. If you have someone that's constantly, especially if you have a player that's constantly trying to like rule lawyer, drives me up the fucking wall. Like, I don't care what the manual says. It's my game. I can do whatever I want. Okay. Speech. Who's doing why am I doing a speech? This whole thing works. Rules as written. It's just the result of Bard ignoring spell restriction. I don't mind rules as I don't mind rules as written, but I do sometimes overrule them because I can. It's my game. I can do whatever I want to. So as long as someone in the party doesn't go like, oh yeah, but that it has to. It's like, does it have to be? Does it have to be? It's my game. I can do whatever I want. Don't. But no, you can't do what you want because we will just stop playing. Druid, you're not in my campaign. So I'll get back to that one. Okay, so Druid, you're not in any of my campaigns. So yeah, you don't play anyway. Plus, and this is, I firmly believe this, and I firmly stand behind it. I don't really care what anybody else says. I believe the dungeon master decides the game. Like, I make the rules. Yes, there are written rules in the manuals and stuff, but it even says so in the manual that it's up to the DM's discretion. So yeah, I can change them and break them however the fuck I want. My players, I allow them to be pretty powerful. With being able to cast cantrips as a bonus action, and that makes them pretty powerful. But then they also have to remember that the enemies do the same. Do you know what I'm list for now? Pizza. And can I get pizza this time of night where I live? Do you think I can? No. No, I cannot. No, I'll have to wait until an apparently respectable time. Oh, because they see... Because when D&D is portrayed in movies and series, it's always in such a bad light. Think about... I don't know who's seen it and who hasn't. Like Young Sheldon. I watched it again the other day, and that's where I picked it up again. It's always portrayed in this light of it's bad, it's demonic, it's witchcrafty, parents shouldn't let their kids play it, and blah, 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 blah. So that is all that people see when they watch, when they watch series and stuff that has D&D in it. So now you mention to other people that you play it and that you want to teach their kids how to play it, and the only fucking thing that they hear is I want to teach their kids how to summon demons and do spells and witchcraft and stuff. And it's like, just fuck no. It has so many benefits. Even for me as an adult, it has helped me with a lot of stuff, especially being a DM. I started to DM and eventually streaming as well to overcome my social anxiety. Like, it's bad. It's bad. If you watch my streams enough, eventually you will start noticing when my anxiety hits on stream. You can immediately see it. You can see it. It's very, very noticeable. So yeah, and then for kids, it helps with so much with communication. It helps with teamwork. And I mentioned this earlier, like my Saturday campaign, like last week, there was no fucking teamwork. Like just all fucked off in the dungeon in their separate directions. It was hilarious. It assists them with creative writing because they have to write their characters and think about a backstory and think about the character's personality. It helps with their imagination because um, they're not in front of the TV or a screen or whatever. So I have to set the scene and I have to explain it to them, and they have to take it in and they have to imagine what they see and what they hear and what they smell and all of that. Um, and it helps a little bit with math, a little bit. When we're counting up all the dice and you're counting up all your damage, you got to do that shit right. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. So it has a lot of positives, but people just don't want to listen to that. So yeah, I'm getting pushback, which is pissing me off. So yeah, I was not to be funny, but I was in a pretty fucking foul mood yesterday because of this. Because I've contacted so many people that also does outreach programs to help me assist. And um I even have what's the name? Geekware, which is one of the biggest online D&D shops, well, in South Africa, to back me with this. So they will sponsor me whatever the kids need. I'm talking about dice, character sheets. They will sponsor me uh, a DM screen. So I have it from this side. I have the backing, but then the people with their tiny town mentality who's just, oh, it just makes me so mad. So yeah, I was in such a fucking pissy mood yesterday because all the people that I know, or that they tell me, okay, reach out to this person, they will be able to assist you because they also do outreach projects, and this person might be able to help you, and this person, and they all just say, no, we're not interested, and this and this and this. So eventually I might have to do this on my own, and I won't have anybody here that is gonna help me. So that is gonna suck. She's such an interesting character. So I thought, let me stream from my point of view as a player, where I don't DM and where I don't build maps and I'm not like busy the whole time. So I did that on Friday. It was, to say a disaster would be an understatement. Um, Eventually I just ended the stream. It was an absolute disaster. Um, it's not just the campaign, but because I don't have any control over what happens. Yes, summon all the demons. Yes, all of them. All of them. Um, So because I'm a player in the campaign, I don't have control over what happens, as where I'm the DM, or when I'm doing this, I have control over my stream. I have like a set goal in mind, and a set little plan where I write everything down. See, Dom, I wrote everything down. Like if you're gonna like do the VOD on this one, I wrote it down. Um, so yeah, that, and then I decided, let's show like the people who are usually here how I play as a character. And yeah, that was that, but that did not go well. It did not go well. I don't know. The campaign itself is fun, but yes, as always, I keep forgetting to do this every now and then. If you just happen to click on my channel and you're new here, welcome. I really appreciate it. My name is Ice. I am a dungeon master. Well, blah, blah, blah. I promise I can English. I'm a dungeon master for Dungeons and Dragons. I mainly play online, and we are currently, and when I say we, me, and whoever lurks, whoever, really appreciate it. Thank you. Building maps for my online games, and then I just babble away about like either my life or my day or whatever happens. I don't know, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff happens. It really depends. So yeah, currently what I'm doing, I'm making a map for my Saturday campaign. So it's like a market. So as they are entering the town, they'll be heading straight into the market with all the shops. I am not the best at making maps. I know that, so don't even mention that. But I am always open for suggestions. So if you happen to have an idea of how to make it easier or better looking, type it in the channel, please do. I am always open to learn. I might not be the best at building maps, but I enjoy it. I enjoy sitting here and just having a chat. Well, mainly me chatting away. But yes, if you play Dungeons and Dragons, let me know what your favorite class is, what your favorite race is. And if you don't play Dungeons and Dragons, why aren't you playing? Why not? Because you should. It's awesome. Yeah. That's the end of the conversation. You should. You should you should play D&D. It's awesome. Yeah, if you've been here, oh, that's also one thing that my channel is soon getting. We're getting bingo cards. Why? Because that is me, I suffer from anxiety. That's a big reason why I stream. To kind of like deal with my anxiety. Don't ask me why I specifically chose this method. I don't know. But it is what it is. So, we're getting we. I'm making bingo cards, and I say a lot of phrases and stuff that come up. There's one. And then, yeah, you will get to stamp your little card with the random phrases that I say. Don't know yet what you'll be able to win. Brownie points, I guess, first. If you hang out long enough, you will start to notice exactly when my anxiety sets in. Yeah, it happens on stream. It's so much fun. It's really fun when that happens. Like, why wouldn't it be? Like, who doesn't enjoy a random spurt of fucking anxiety like while you're busy doing shit? So yeah. And those are technically tech issues that I was supposed to sort out before stream. But did I? No. Because my mind was a little bit all over the place and I was not really focused. I hate the winter. So yeah, it is winter. If I didn't mention it, because I sometimes do forget, I am from South Africa. If you're wondering where my funny accent is from, it's because I'm from South Africa. And also, English is not my first language, so yes, I do stumble over words sometimes, because my brain can't always translate it fast enough, so I'm busy talking, but, my mouth and my brain they don't always gel. The one always wants to outshine the other one. Pretends to be. My teeny tiny town is so small that we only have stop streets. We don't have robots. And if you don't know what a robot is, it's a traffic light. So we don't have traffic lights. We only have stop streets. That's how small my town is. Teeny. Yeah, I know I've made a lot of changes. Not to my life though. What? Haha. Yeah, I know. I have a pretty shitty sense of humor sometimes. Okay, let's just say bliss. Like crazy. I have crazy anger issues. I shouldn't be laughing about it. It's really not funny, but yeah, I have crazy anger issues. Yeah, I actually one year I did doze off. behind the wheel, but like for a split second, it was it was so fucking scary. Like we were driving, and I was really, really tired. My mom and her husband were in the car in front of us. Um, like they're foster kids, and it was in my car. It was me, my grandfather, my grandmother, and my tiny human in the back. And I messaged my mom, and I tell her like I'm tired, I need to take a break, I'm really tired, because no one can help me drive. I mean, my grandfather is 80 something, my grandmother has cataracts, she can't fucking see, and they keep offering that, we'll take over, we'll drive for you, and it's like, oh no, I'm fine, okay, no, I'm fine, I'm fine. Meanwhile, back at the fucking ranch, I'm falling asleep. So no, I'll be your DJ. Don't ask me to be your co-pilot. No, 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 because I forget to tell you that you need to turn. I'm the type of co-pilot that's like, oh, we needed to turn there. That's me. That is me.